I ended up losing over $30,000 today, and I'm gonna show you exactly the trades we took. And honestly, it wasn't even the trade's fault today. The trades we actually would have ended green today. It was my fault today. Today was a complete psychology game when it comes to trading, and I messed it up. It should have ended a green day, but let's just get into it. I'll show you the trade that put me, I think, on tilt, and I probably should have just been trading, like done trading for the day after that trade. But man, I was all over the place, and I didn't execute well, and I wasn't following the model perfectly, and yeah, I had a perfect entry. I still would have been in the trade to this moment if I would have just stuck to the model. Yeah, today's a frustrating day, and it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing to show it because like the model worked. It was literally just because I wasn't doing it properly. So let's break it down. Let me show you. Let me share with you my learning lessons. Let me show you like what some of the emotions and things I was going through and how, not to do that. Hopefully from this you can learn from me and you can be a better trader and not have to go through these same things that I did. So let's break it down. We got a Bitcoin trade to cover, and we also are going to cover NASDAQ. Let's cover Bitcoin first because it's a much better situation and a much happier thing. And so I'd rather start with the good, then we'll be in the middle with the bad, and then end with the good on the last NASDAQ trade we took. So, okay, Bitcoin today, market opened up on this candle right here. The opening candle was the candle that gave us a signal to go short. So I wasn't actually able to take the trade today on my paper trading because, if you guys remember, right now we're paper trading Bitcoin on this 1 minute kill shot. We're not doing live trading yet. That starts next week though. So use the link down below or the link in my bio to sign up for WEEX, and then you can actually copy trade us. But I didn't get to actually take the trade because there was a little technical difficulty, but the trade was excellent, and this 1 minute kill shot is working very well for Bitcoin. So let's break it down. Let's show you what happened, right? Okay, so this 9:30 a.m. candle here on Bitcoin swept the liquidity of Asia high and failed to displace this high to the left over here. Okay, we got a great wick. I went down to the 1 minute. When you go down to the 1 minute here, you zoom in. What do you see right here? Inverse fair value gap. Price came up to this level and invert. You know what I actually just realized? Oh my gosh. I literally just realized this. I missed the fair value gap. That would have even gotten us a better entry. Right there. Huh. I made a little bit of a mistake. I mean, either way it worked. This would have been a insane entry though, getting this one. So that's actually something I just noticed while doing this. That's why I do this trade drilling, so I can catch the things I messed up and things I can do better next time. And I literally totally missed that little fair value gap. Well, there's two fair value gaps right here. That little one and then this one right here. Good thing they both worked. But yeah, price on this candle here, this was the 5 minute close right on this candle. So we got tapped in on this candle on the inverse fair value gap. Limit should have been way up here, which would have tapped us in on this candle. So entry actually should have looked like this, which is an insane entry. And then we would have been able to let it run to the external range liquidity, which is, oh wait, no, that's still 2R is right there. So it's not much better, honestly. But yeah, you guys see the point. It's a winner. This trade went for 2R2 right there, and it was a dub ski. So Bitcoin, this 1 minute kill shot, I am loving it. Okay. Oh, whoops. I'm loving it. Let me also break down the trailing stop loss because it did end up, instead of running down for us, it ended up actually stopping us out. And trailing stop loss would have been in profit on this trade right here on this 5 minute order block. Trailing stops would have been there, and we would have gone stopped out on this candle. So we would have been able to lock in the 2R full TP. Or not full TP, but partial TP. And then full TP would have been at this 5 minute order block where we would have gone stopped out at this 10:25 a.m. candle. And then, as you can see, price reverse. I'm really bummed because we didn't get an entry signal to go long. Price closed below these lows, all these lows here, instead of, running up. So short today was the move on Bitcoin, and it worked very well. 1 minute kill shot is killing it. It's doing amazing. So that's Bitcoin's trading. Next week we do copy trading. So sign up for WEEX. And we're gonna have a special campaign that's going down where like you'll get money back if you deposit money, and then also like you'll get trade protection. So your first $100 loss, if we lose $100, you get it back. And there's a whole campaign we're gonna do next week. So sign up. Make sure you sign up with my link because that'll auto put you into the campaign for next week, and we'll make sure you get those rewards locked in. Okay, let's break down NASDAQ and let me show you what happened there. NASDAQ was extremely frustrating today. I'll just be honest with you. I was extremely frustrated with NASDAQ. The first trade, we should have been one and done. The first trade today just was unfortunate that we got stopped out. For some reason, price decided to come tap me out after it already swept liquidity twice, and then it ran like perfectly. So let's break down the first trade. We're going to break down all 3 trades we took today. And yeah, so here on the 5-minute, you have the opening range on this little box. I'm going to delete it so you can see the wicks. We have this high over here to the left. As you can see, the opening candle wicked above it. And then this second 9:40 a.m. candle again wicked above that candle. So this candle here for me was confirmation to look for a short. Okay, we went down to the 1-minute time frame. As you can see, price right here, this is the only fair value gap. It inverted it on this candle. We waited for price to tap us in, which tapped us in on this 9:47 a.m. candle, and then literally tapped us out to then run straight to our TP. So first, TP would have been at 2R, which is right here, and then full TP. So with my model on the 1-minute kill shot on NASDAQ, you take 2R trailing stops as it goes down, but then full TP is at the next liquidity. So the next liquidity was Asia low, and it hit that. We would have hit full TP on this trade, and that would have been a 4.14R for this morning. But instead, NASDAQ decided to bully me, wick me out, and then immediately, literally displaced. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes to hit not only 2R but then our full TP. Yeah, that started my morning off. Just I was already upset, right? And so I was already in a bad headspace, and then we got down to here. Okay, then we get down to here. What happened down here? Let's go back to the 5-minute. Okay, we tap into Asia low. This candle wicks above Asia low. Okay, I'm like, okay, I like that. That's good confirmation. Next candle. Again, fails to break below Asia low and wicks above it. So I go down to the 1-minute, and we get a 1-minute order block or 1-minute inverse fair value gap. Our first trade, we took it, stops at the liquidity sweep. We target 2R. Now, for some stupid reason, I was an idiot, and this gold candle freaked me out, and I closed the position. It didn't hit my stop loss. It didn't do anything. I closed the position. I literally did it and immediately is like, why did I just do that? Because then what happened on the 5-minute right after I closed it? Literally right after I closed it, I got punished for my mistake. Price pushed up, gave me a 5-minute order block. I would have been able to move my stops all the way up to here, taking off all of our risk and never getting stopped out, to then have price run to my TP that hit over here. And I would have still been in the trade. I would have still be in this trade all the way up, trailed up to this stop loss or to this order block right up here. And I'd still be in the trade, in profit, running. Full TP would be at London high. And I'm pretty sure price is going to go to London high. So yeah, that was just stupid. Like it was, I did it all live. People were watching. And I was just like, why did I do that? I was just a stupid decision. Luckily, above us was a fair value gap that formed. We inverted that, and I went in on one more trade for the day. Okay, I was allowed to take this last trade because we have 3 trades per day, and I was still convinced that price was going higher. I was like, everything's showing that price is not displacing Asia low. It's inverting fair value gaps to the upside. I'm still targeting. I'm still going for that. Those longs. I think the longs are the play. Okay, we re-enter, take this third trade, and it wins. It hits our TP, and we yeah, it was a great trade. I was super happy with it. It didn't fix our loss for the day. It did not fix our loss for the day. Wait, hang on. I got this all set up wrong. This was 2R because I had stops at the 5-minute order block. This was 2R. Sorry, that was 2R. And the reason why, so this one I'm not as upset at why I closed the trade early. And I wanted to make sure I journaled this, so in the future, if it happens again, I won't do it. Price came into this 5-minute fair value gap right after already breaking structure to the downside. And if you went up to the 15-minute, there was also a 15-minute fair value gap that price was respecting. And this 5-minute rejected or accepted the fair value gap and pushed and then inverted this 5-minute fair value gap. I closed on the 5-minute inversion because I was like, if price is going to respect that 5-minute fair value gap, inverse a 5-minute fair value gap to the downside, that's a lot of confluences to say price could come and attack external range liquidity and then go down even lower to maybe attack day low. So I closed. I'm not upset with that. The thing is, if I would have stuck to this first trade, I would have never considered closing because I would have already been in profit and I would have wanted to just see if this trade would have ran. But because I was on the third trade of the day, I didn't want this trade to come all the way back down, stop me out in the negative, taking away from some of the profits. So I was like already like anxious. But if I would have just stuck to the first trade, it would have been excellent. And this trade would still be running, still in profit, and full TP would be at London highs. So today was a complete just crap show for me. It's embarrassing. I totally messed it up. And yeah, I journaled it. I'm journaling it right now with you in this video. And I'm hoping I do not ever make this mistake again. Because honestly, the 1-minute kill shot, the thing that I've created, has never once shown me that I can't trust it. It hasn't. It's been super reliable. Today's one loss today was unlucky, unfortunate, not a bad loss because we stuck to the model. This was embarrassing. This loss, this second trade of the day, should have never happened. Should have never happened, period. It was completely my fault. If I would have stuck mechanically to the model, it would have worked out and we would have actually ended the day green. And I think that's what's even more frustrating, is knowing that I would have ended the day green actually today instead of red. So let's break down, what did we actually lose today? What was the P&L? Today's P&L, after losing some of the evals, so some of the evals and stuff didn't actually get to take the green trade that we took. So the P&L looks a little worse than what it actually came out to be, but it's around $40,000. Here is the actual, if we go to our TradeSyncer and you go to my dashboard, which I love that TradeSyncer now has this, you can actually see my week. So we're still up $23.8 thousand for the week, which is a great week. This is my first green week in a while. 1-minute kill shot has been absolutely killing it. I'm loving it. And I'm really liking this new feature on TradeSyncer. So if you would like to get 10% off your TradeSyncer, if you're someone who wants to copy trade multiple accounts for prop firms and also have a trade journal, you can go in here and journal your trades. I highly recommend TradeSyncer. I love it. I use it every single day. I trade over 40 prop firm accounts at one time. Go ahead, use it, sign up. Use code Maniac if you would like to sign up. We also have 80% off Apex evals. So if you want to go buy Apex evals, then have a bunch of them copy each other, use those and get some discounts and save some money with those. But yeah, TradeSyncer almost like makes TradeZella irrelevant. The reason why I still use TradeZella is because the back testing. That's something that TradeSyncer does not have, and the back testing is really good on TradeZella and helps me build my models. So, and unless TradeSyncer gets a back testing system in here, I will be keeping my TradeZella. But if they get back testing in here, I will ditch TradeZella and I will go to TradeSyncer. So TradeSyncer, if you're listening to this, maybe something you want to add. So yeah, we're still green for the week. Not bad. Well, I hope today's video is helpful for anybody watching. I hope it goes to show you how important your psychology is, how important your morning routines are before you get to the market, while you're in the market, even post-market. You should have regular routines made into your every single day if you're day trading every single day, because it's really hard on your mind. Like, if anybody tells you otherwise, it is very hard on the mind to do this every single day. And so to have a strong mind, healthy body is very important when you're getting into this, because if your mind's not strong, you're going to fail even if you have a winning model. And today goes to show you, like, luckily I am still green for the week, right? In that we didn't blow up the week. But it goes to show you today could have been green, but because my mindset was off, I ruined it. I ruined it, not the model. The model actually worked. So I hope that it goes is a good example for you guys. It's embarrassing today, but it is what it is, and that's why I'm showcasing this, so you guys can see the entire journey and hopefully learn from my mistakes and learn from my successes. If you can, like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next week when we live day trade. Follow us on Kick and Twitch, subscribe, and I will love to see you guys next week. All right, have a great rest of your Friday.